Hey, sweetheart. Are you purring? Are you purring? Beauty, you're beautiful and you're purring. Hi, gorgeous. Hello, everyone. Judson is off for a few days, and I'm here with beautiful Beauty. She's in her free roaming habitat. Can hear the birds mad about my presence here that must be living in her trees. And I love that the cats here, you guys enable us to provide such a natural environment. Look at her little tail go. She's annoyed by the birds too. Those birds better be careful. Beauty's pretty awesome. She's listening to the UTV coming, and there's something special about this UTV, so I definitely want to share it with you guys. You want to come over here, Katrina, behind me? Yeah, just come around. Look at her just watching. So she's like in her own little forest. I love it. It's they've mowed, so she's got some clear paths. But you guys might remember several months ago we asked for your help in purchasing UTVs, new UTVs for the sanctuary, and finally they came. Everything's been in back order, but here is one of the new UTVs you guys helped purchase. We got two new UTVs, and they're much larger than our current ones. And they sit 3 people across, and so exciting. And that allowed us to repurpose one of our covered UTVs for the medical team. So I just wanted to say thank you for making that such needed equipment possible. Everything's still on back order and takes longer, but they're here and they were put to good use within the first few minutes. Hi, handsome. Hi, gorgeous boy. This is baby Jenga. You're too close. There we go. Where are you going? So baby loves Beauty. It's the first small cat baby has ever met in his 19-year-old life here at the sanctuary. And he goes and spends some time with her, but she's definitely too rough for him. And you can see baby's living in such a natural environment as well. He's making good choices. I'm going to come over here and let him stay in the shade. But the reality is baby is getting older, and that shoulder is giving him some problems. He runs pretty well, but walking was a little rough for him this weekend. And so I'm considering moving him up to quarantine as it gets closer to winter. Right now he's enjoying this huge habitat, but we don't ever want there to be a chance that he can't maneuver through the whole thing. Because right now he goes through the whole thing, it's just he does it with a limp, and he's following all through the grass. So I figured today might be a quiet day for us to see some cats close up. I'll see if Bogart will come. Bogart always comes and follows. Hi, honey. He loves to be in his shift area to just say hello. Come here, Bogey. There's my Bogey. There's Bogs. Hi, beautiful. This is Bogart. Oh, you're purring too. So much purring today. Trying to get you, you're so close. Can you hear him purring? I was hoping to get you back further so I could not have the fence, but thank you. Thank you, Bogart, for such a nice welcome. No, no reaching the phone. No reaching the phone. It's a perfect weather day today. It's about 70 degrees. We had a wonderful, wonderful donor event yesterday, which was just perfect. Not yesterday, Saturday. And it was so nice to see so many of you guys that we see your names on Facebook. We had about 4 newcomers that had never been to the sanctuary. A lot of repeat core donors that are just amazing supporters. Not only did they come and help fundraise for a big fundraiser we'll be launching tomorrow, but they brought so many wonderful items from the wish lists. Cat litter was so great to see how much cat litter came. And then here we have Jeremy and Simon. See if I can get the phone to zoom in. Sometimes the phone does not like me. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody's summer been going? Things have been moving along great here. We just got a rescue bay, got air conditioning in, so there was something that we really wanted in rescue bay just for recovery, but also if a cat had to stay in a crate. It's only a few days out of the year. I'm not sure why I cannot get this to zoom in. There we go. Here's our memorial garden. Let's see if now it'll zoom in on. It is a perfect cat relaxation day today. I know many people have had requests to see certain cats like the cougars, especially Snow and Storm, and I will tell you they are very, very elusive, just like Anastasia. And so I don't think getting over there today would actually be able to show you them at all, but we will kind of strategize over the next few weeks, maybe a trail cam or some footage like that. But especially with the tall grass that they allow in the enclosures, Snow really likes to to hide. Not doing a lot of talking today just because sometimes it's great to just have some close-ups and peace and quiet. And I'm just so thankful for our staff, volunteers, and the interns, the amount of mowing they do. Like, I always think of this in the winter when they're shoveling. Nope, this is Jeremy and Simon. I bet you Thor's hard to get except for when he's at the fence, but I can do a quick walk around. But you know, then we change seasons and the staff is mowing like crazy, especially the public areas. We do like to leave grass tall in some of the cat spaces just because they really enjoy it, but they still mow paths, so there's still a lot of work, and all the public areas is mowed. But the paths are along the fence so that they can do inspections, make sure there isn't any erosion. Hi, honey. Hi, Miss Shadow. Miss Shadow, she's gonna go tell Tao off, it looks like. She's gonna go tell Tao. Come here, Shadow. Come here, Shadow. We love that Shadow's habitat is overgrown because of an old cat that also survived almost kidney failure after the one emergency surgery. Her kidneys can really shut down if she's in the heat. And so she has so much brush in her habitat. And so she has to go find sun because there's a lot of shade, but that helps her keep her cool. She is our oldest resident on the property right now at 22. And so we are blessed every day. We have her and other of our geriatric residents. And you can see in this light, you can see a lot of her spot pattern, since black leopards are not solid black. They're actually just have a black recessive trait, and they have the same spot pattern as their golden leopard, usually siblings. I see you, Tao. And Tao, there's no way I can put this phone up to the fence. Yeah, because you're going to be reaching out, hoping I have food for you. Oh, Tao, you're such a spunky girl. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we're kind of doing a walkabout today. As you know, like some of our enclosures, our big enclosures, this is about 6,000 square feet, are empty right now because Buddy and a few other bobcats have moved up to quarantine for us to try and do play dates. And so Buddy will end up moving back. He's decided he hasn't wanted to merge with another cat, but at the same time, we have him still up in quarantine. So if two other cats merge, we might move some cats around, and didn't want to have to move him twice. Tao is going to take a walk with us, still hoping I have food. And we'll see what Winona and Thor are doing. So if you're just joining us, we're the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We rescue wildcats all over the country. It's called the Captive Wildlife Crisis. So we have the big cat crisis, which is the lot of big cats being sold, trafficked as pets. Here comes Winona, the big chuff. Here comes Winona. So you'll see in Winona's enclosure, we planted a pine tree and a willow. We're hoping it grows. I'll have to double check that they're getting watered a lot, but we're hoping to be able to bring more shade into habitats. But some of the tigers can be really rough on the trees. And we always want the cats to have multiple chances to get out of the sun. So they have their indoor bedrooms, right, Winona? They have platforms they can lay under. They have pools to cool off in. Are you talking? But we also want more trees for shade. Hi, Winona. It looks like Winona has an old melon in there too. A lot of the cats got frozen watermelon and cantaloupe and even squash. And we'll go see what Thor is doing. So a lot of people ask, how did the donors get to be invited to Summer Safari this weekend? And so we do a private event for about 50 guests. 50 of our kind of top donors are invited because we want to stay true to be a mission close to the public so that the animals have tranquility and peace. But we also want our donors to see where their donations are being used. And then what we do is we also have a VIP event on September 30th this year. And we put in our online auctions single tickets and multiple tickets for people to actually purchase and be able to get a chance to come on site. So stay tuned for the next auction if you've missed, hi Thor, if you've missed the first auction that we sold tickets, because that's an awesome way to be able to get a chance to come to the sanctuary. We also have volunteer crew days and things like that. So volunteers, you know, you can be part of the sanctuary's daily operations by coming and joining the mowing team, garden team, things like that. So even though we're not open to the public, there are wonderful ways to be able to see the cats and where your donations are going in person. Thor, are you going to get in your pool or are you just going to walk around? So this is Thor Jr. So we've noticed that some of the caves that we still have that are not actually rocks are, this is old concrete, that are crumbling. And so we're going to have to tear down Thor's cave this summer And then we're hoping that we can raise funds for next year to be able to bring in him really stone caves like Jeremy and Simon have and the lions have. We also will have to take down Leon Mansa's cave. And so we've learned that just kind of sprayed concrete only lasts so long here with our extreme winters. And so we definitely want to replace it with something, but we always want things to be safe and not crumble where a cat could fall or get anything caught. I think Thor's being a little relaxed today. So just definitely join us tomorrow. Judson's off through Friday, and so you'll be having Gina and I here giving you some sanctuary strolls. Tomorrow we have some great news, and we're going to be asking your help for a special fundraiser, and so definitely stay tuned tomorrow. We'll tell you more about that and ways you can get involved, and we'll see if Pandora's out. I'll tell you, I should move my office outside today because it is, I know, a little windy probably for you guys to hear, but that keeps the flies and mosquitoes away. So just a wonderful, oh, and Gino's up. We'll go see Gino too. Just a wonderful, beautiful day here. So I see that Pandora is up on her platform and she got a special new toy. She has a slider ball between her perches. You gonna come say hi? Thank you, Pandora. So many hellos today. So many hellos today. Well, I can tell you with the donor event on Saturday, of course, the Ukraine Cubs and Indian Nova were big hits. But Dash surprised me in such a happy way. Dash was not gonna allow any other cats to get the attention, and so he really showed off, and he stalked everybody. He was strategic about how he would get people's attention. When people walked away, he would do things to make sure they came back and saw him. He was quite the show off. Well, we'll go see Gino as kind of our final visit today. I'm really proud too. Sophie, I think, is sleeping. Yep, she's sleeping in the grass on the ground. And Gino's in this habitat. So if you're new, we're the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We are home to over 130 Wildcat residents. We do not buy, breed, trade, or sell. We are a 100% rescue organization. We have a lot of different programs at our sanctuary. Many of the cats you see were part of our witness protection program, where we house animals for state and federal authorities during court cases, often due to cruelty, neglect, or illegal trafficking, things like that. And many of them you've been able to meet again over the years, but we still have some that you haven't been able to share with you, can't share who they are, what they are, or their stories, but they're getting the same wonderful care you see here today. And then we have an amnesty program, and that is where we don't want to vilify everybody that's made the mistake of getting an exotic cat as a pet. We want to ensure that those animals end up safe at sanctuary for the animals' sake and for public safety. So those are cats that come to our program that then we don't share their background. Sometimes because the legal case is pending, but we've been given permanent custodies. Other is because private owners might think that they're going to become attacked on social media, and we don't want to deter people from surrendering to a sanctuary. So many times people try and resell animals or give them to a roadside zoo, and the cycle starts all over. So both our amnesty programs and our witness protection programs are key. And when you give to general operating or monthly pride, you help us take care of those cats that we can't share with you. So it's our way of really raising money for those that we can't fundraise for, but it is really, really a really critical program to make sure animals end up safe at sanctuary. So Gino's here just sleeping away. Good boy. Here's the new UTVs that you guys helped purchase. I cannot imagine if we didn't have the new UTVs and continued. We put so many miles on our vehicles, and they play such an important role in feeding and enrichment, medical treatment. To be able to get through all of 130 animals definitely helps when you have some motorized wheels to get around the property faster and more efficiently. Well, thanks for being part of this really peaceful sanctuary stroll today, where we get to see some of the cats up close and personal. I know people have asked, are Gino and Sophie, how are they doing? You know, we tried some play dates, and really they seem to have really no interest in each other. Gino and Alyssa had more interest in each other, but Gino tends to be a lot when we try to put him with another lion. He doesn't seem to be able to know how to communicate or when to listen to the signals of stopping. And so we've separated them again. They each have their own wonderful habitat. They can see each other next door. They have shared walls in their holding area in their bedroom, but it doesn't seem like we will plan on putting them together, you know, in the future unless something drastically changes. And so we might consider moving Gino back to Alyssa and things like that. As you know, we're always looking at what the animals want and what they really benefit from. And sometimes it's living alone, sometimes it's on a shared wall, sometimes it's in a habitat with companionship of their own time or own kind. So nothing is ever stagnant or status quo here at the sanctuary. It is about evolving and adjusting and monitoring and observing to make sure that every day is a quality of life for the animals, and then always questioning how do we make that life even better, and your support allows us to do that. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I look forward to sharing you how you can help on a critical need that we will start sharing with you tomorrow. So definitely sign up for our e-newsletters if you're not on, or if you haven't, you can do that at our webpage at wildcatsanctuary.org. Also, our website is so full of information. You can meet every resident here at the sanctuary on our webpage at wildcatsanctuary.org. We have bios and photos of every cat. We have videos of how the cats live here at the sanctuary. We have a wonderful YouTube channel. You can go to watchwildcats.com and see so many videos and live posts. It's really important for us to share you guys and being transparent how each cat lives here at the sanctuary. Not only the habitats you help us provide, but you can see in the background the temperature controlled buildings where they can escape the heat, the cold, any time of year. Wonderful caves for shade and dens for shade, and then all the trees. So Gino, thanks for letting us be part of your lion nap time, and thank you all again for being part of our feline family of supporters.